This is Irma with Arizona Barrio Stories and Latino USA TV. Thank you for being a part of our unique platform. This platform is yours too. Submit comments, let us know what you think, and you'll be surprised. We have some upcoming surprises for you. Today we have a special guest, and she's going to give us a little bit of background about the program she is with. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Jolie Amaya, and I am an account executive at Torres Multicultural.
Tell me, where did you grow up?
Actually in the East Valley in Mesa, born and raised. I went to Westwood High School, and then I stayed in state. I went to ASU and then I went to NAU, so a little bit further, but.
I am a retired educator, and near the end of my career, there was a program called S.T.E.A.M, and you are involved a little bit with S.T.E.A.M and S.T.E.A.M. Could you tell the audience, first of all, what is S.T.E.A.M and what is S.T.E.A.M?
Absolutely. So STEM is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. STEAM is actually science, technology, engineering, and arts and mathematics.
In the classroom?
In the classroom, yes. Well, you can use STEAM or STEM in pretty much any environment, but definitely in the classroom is where we focus our.
And what grade level is it kind of geared for?
So Engineers of the Future is the program that I'm working on with Torres, and we focus on 5th to 8th grade students. And our areas that we work with are along the light rail extension areas. So it's mostly mostly North Phoenix and then the South Central areas.
Give us a little bit of background of the program. When was this program developed that you're working with now?
So we just finished the 5th year. So it's been around for 5 years, and the program itself is in partnership with Valley Metro, so the Valley Metro Light Rail, the City of Phoenix, and our contract is with PGH Wong Engineering, and they actually are the engineers for the light rail projects that are going on right now.
And I understand this past fall, you had one of the biggest classes or amount of students involved.
Yeah.
So tell me about that.
It was super exciting. So fall 2023, we had over 100 students enrolled in the program. And like I said, they're from 5th to 8th grade students, and they're all in different schools. So we had 5 different schools involved in the program. And we had different mentors. So we have mentors that go into the classroom to work with the students, and they work in the engineering industries. So we had 4 different mentors from different areas of engineering that are actually working as engineers, volunteer their time to work as mentors, and then come into the classroom and work with the students.
When the mentors go into the classroom, how often are they able to meet with the students? Is it once a week, once a month?
So the classes were twice a week for about 6 weeks. There was some holidays and stuff in there, so but it all worked out to be about 6 weeks.
I'm going to say something to you that I didn't like, but I know you guys did it really, really well. I didn't like hearing the word science fair. It caused my nerves to just go wild. At the end of the year, we would do something called a science fair. But with you guys, I have a feeling it would have been better than what I experienced. Tell me about your science fair.
It is, it doesn't exactly apply to what you would consider a science fair. But what we do throughout the program is have the students work on a main project, and so it's engineering based. So it's actually building a bridge. So they build a bridge out of popsicle sticks. So throughout the program, they're doing that and getting guidance from their mentor. And then at the end of the program, they showcase their bridge. So that is our science fair. But what they're doing is showcasing the bridge and the project that they worked on. It is a group project, so they'll have as many people as from the group come to the science fair and show it. But then we have a apparatus that they put their bridge on top of, and then we judge the bridge and break it. So
Purposely big.
Purposely, yeah. So we have like a weight system that pulls down on the bridge, and so just depending on how strong it is, it will last longer, and then they get more points for however strong the structure is and how long it takes to break and stuff. And you would think that just because it's like they're breaking this project that they worked on this whole time, they loved it. Like they had a blast. We broke the bridges, and they were just crowded around the whole thing, having so much fun watching it all go on.
So their mentors are also teaching them, I don't want to say the philosophy, but techniques of how to maintain their structures, correct? Mm-hmm. And tell me, I had read someplace where you have a big awards afterwards, and parents are invited. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so that's the science fair. We do the whole bridge breaking process, but then at the end, they get points for the competition. So we have a first, second, and third place based on the structure. They have some time to kind of describe it when they go up in front of everybody. They have also a poster project that they put together throughout the program. And then on their arts, the creativity. So like they have time to paint it and put it all together. So they get points off of all of that. Then they'll get first, second, third prize, or they won't win. So, but all the parents were invited to that to see that go on, and they were super excited. We also had the mayor show up, Mayor Kate Gallego. So she did a little bit of a speech, and so she was able to speak with all the families that were there, which was really exciting.
Tell me about mentorship. Now, is it only certain businesses that get involved? Say, what if somebody's watching this and they're already maybe a retired engineer? Is this something you can reach out and
yes.
say something?
Yes, absolutely. If you are interested in mentorship and you have experience in the engineering field, so if you are retired or just have some extra time that you would like to volunteer, or if you are still in working as an engineer and you'd like to mentor some time, we definitely welcome them. We have if we provide our contact information, then anybody can reach out, and we're always looking for mentors.
How does this relate to the light rail?
So we are in partnership with all of the organizations that are involved in the light rail, so the Valley Metro, City of Phoenix, and PGH Wong. So what they want us to do with the project is to reach out to the community. So it is a community engagement project where we're working with the communities that are being affected most by the construction of the light rail, and kind of giving them more of a background on what's happening, like why the engineering project is or why the project is happening and what the engineering is behind it. And so giving them more of an understanding of what's happening in their community, and also potentially giving them ideas on what they can do to support the development and the maintenance of it once all the construction is done. So giving them a path to help out.
Like I mentioned, I'm a retired educator, and it seemed like prior to that, so many, and I talk personal experience, so many times girls are not led in the direction of math, science, engineering, and I think this program doesn't matter on your gender. You spark that interest, and talk about that just a little bit.
Yeah.
What have you seen?
That was one of the biggest things for me. The theme of the program was women in engineering. So it was a really important point to make sure that we talked about women engineering. We had a launch event where we had 2 women engineers speak to all the students. We also had 2 women engineer mentors in the program, so I made sure to highlight them as much as possible. But of course, we had the students that were in the classrooms, and we had people from all different backgrounds. So it was really great because I tried to work as much as possible and try to get all of the girls in the program to get more active and to ask more questions and things like that. And I know for a fact that a lot of them had a great time, and so they're looking forward to their future in education and seeing what they can do in engineering or any STEAM field.
I hope that you invite us to your culmination, to your bridge breaking. We want to take pictures. We want to see what's going on. Thank you for being a part of today's show. Do you have any closing thoughts that you might want to say to the audience?
Yeah, so this is a fantastic program. We're actually going to do a summer camp in June. So our next session will be 2 weeks of a summer camp, and it'll focus on students that are in the South Central Phoenix area. So we want to get the word out so that students know that it's available, and it is a free program, so no cost to the families that participate.
What districts do you know that you're in right now? Are you
last fall was Washington Elementary School District and Madison, and then this next one will be Roosevelt and Phoenix L.
Yes.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited.
Thank you for being a part of our show. Thank you for leading the way, and I like the fact that girls are being introduced to this. Mm-hmm. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, like I said, when I was teaching, we had STEM, now we have STEAM, and this is something you might hear your kids talking about. Ask them questions. Ask your students, do they have this program in their school? Thank you for being a part of Arizona Barrio Stories and Latino USA TV. We hope to see you soon.